One tip I have is to use two different devices when you're getting onto Zoom. So you can be host on one and participant on another. It really gives you a good way to test things out before you're working with your students.
One tip I have is to trade with your colleagues. Ask someone to run the chat box while you run a meeting, and then offer to run the chat box during their class.
Here's a hint to help you manage the discussion board. Wait a couple of days for a few students to respond, and then rather than responding to each student individually, read through their responses and make a short summary of what they've said in a new thread, calling it something like Summary of Student Responses So Far. Pin the thread to the top of that discussion, and it'll be the first thing students see.
Hi, my name's Leslie, and one thing that I like to do when I'm putting information on Brightspace is create a separate discussion thread so that students have the opportunity to ask each other questions about the course or to collaborate on assignments or ask questions there without it having to be graded or have any interference from myself. I check there, and then if a lot of students are having the same question, I know it's something I have to address in class. You got this.
Distance learning is not as difficult as you think. If you run into a problem, help is just a click away.
Mr. Furley and I want to say to everybody that you can do this. It's not that hard. We will conquer Zoom and conquer Brightspace and deliver awesome classes to our students.
My tip to you is that you record your session and send the link to your students, or share the links where the students can access it if they need to review the lesson.
You know what to teach, and you know your students. Now remember to be flexible and kind as we go through this challenging time.
There are tons of resources and people at your disposal to walk this path with you and assist you along the way.
Una herramienta interesante que tiene Zoom son los breakout rooms. Esta herramienta nos permite dividir una clase grande en pequeños grupos para que trabajen en forma de grupos pequeños y después se puede volver a juntar al grupo.
My Brightspace tip is consistency is key for the content and the modules that you put into your courses.
One tip that I have for ESL instructors is to set up their office hours in addition to their teaching time on Zoom, when students can just drop in and have a conversation in English. I think that will mean a lot to them.
So the tip I want to share is that it is possible to use more than one camera. So I'm switching to a camera that is pointed straight downward. So I have here a whiteboard that is just a small one. It's possible to draw more easily, perhaps.
Hi, it's Mike Davis. I'm here in Palm Harbor, Florida. So we don't actually have to worry about perfection in this. We're doing the absolute best we can. And there's really nothing better than being on a team where everyone is doing the best they can.
Es muy importante que los estudiantes sigan aprendiendo inglés. Mi amigo, señor Lobo, y otros como yo, para soportar a todos ustedes, juventud. No es aprendiendo en persona, pero es todavía aprendiendo.
Hey, all you amazing teachers out there, Colin Egglesfield here, and I just wanted to wish you all my best with regards to now that you're adapting to how you teach your kids. Just remember that even though it's through a camera and on a Zoom call, your teaching, your message, your authentic self matters, and it is incredibly important what you're doing. I just want to acknowledge you for it. Keep it up. You can do this. You got this. We got this together. We're going to get through this. And just remember that what you are doing is incredibly important, and everyone in the world appreciates it.
To all of my friends at City Colleges, especially Truman, you've got this.
You can do it.
We can do this.
We got this. We're in this together. This too shall pass.
We can do this.
We can do it.
We've got this.
We can do 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 this.
You can do it.
Todavía podemos hacerlo.
We can do this.